Hello, hello, Capricorn. This is Miss Joan, Miss Jones Tarot on the Hill. I'm going to program these cards, the Morgan Greer, of course, for November, and we will talk about what's going on this month. All right, there will be 4 weeks covered, and that'll be 4 columns of cards and 3 rows. Where we are, what's blocking us, what the solution is. Right? So yes. Extra. Cutting the cards and picking a pile. These cards are now prepared for next month. I'm going to go ahead and program these cards, standard Rider-Waite, for the first week of November, 31st through the 6th. Yes, Halloween is included. Yay! So we'll go ahead and get these cards shuffled up and prepared. Go ahead and cut them. Have them completely prepared. What's coming? Dum dum dum. We'll do the last week, the first week of November, right after, more in depth at the end of this video. Excellent. So I'm going to go ahead and lay out the cards. All the cards are going to face me. It doesn't change the meaning of the card. It just means I don't read them upside down. So let's just see what's going on here. We have the first week of November. We are looking at, there will be some sort of celebration in play, which means there's some very good stuff going on there. That's nice. The 3 of Cups. An area in your life where you're blocked that week is going to be the Knight of Wands. So you're going to be fighting for your ideas, and it may not go well. So just kind of pay attention to that. And the solution there is going to be a partnership of some sort. The Lover's card is pulled, so we will look more in depth at this whole week at the end of this video. But it does look like not going it alone may be the answer for you in this particular way, this particular week. Okay? Now, 7th through the 13th, we have the King of Pentacles. So you are the master of your money, which is not unusual for you at all. It is important for you to pay attention to how you're handling it and what's going on with it. Make sure your I's are dotted and your T's are crossed. You have the 10 of Pentacles has come up in your problem zone, and I want you to just sort of be aware that there could be some family finance situation going on where something may be coming out of it where you need to step up financially in some way. So do pay attention to how that goes, all right? The final card, of course, is technically your solution. Interestingly, it's the Devil card. And while self-sabotage is something we need to steer clear of in most cases all the time, this is telling me that the things you do to sabotage yourself might be a good distraction in this moment. It might also just be a bad idea. Let's just sort of table this particular week in this moment because I want to get more information before we go in depth on this. This is going to be super interesting to see what comes up for your solution in this week because the Devil isn't normally a wonderful place to hang. So we'll get back to that and we'll go in depth. All right. Now, the week of the 14th through the 20th, we are seeing you with the 7 of Wands having to fight for your ideas. Okay. So let that be understood that you are now taking care to want your ideas to be heard and understood, and putting your foot down about it. And of course, always maintain an idea that you don't want to put your foot too far down and squash anybody, right? You know, leaving dead bodies in the wake isn't always great. There's also the area in your life where you're blocked this week appears to be the World card, meaning that, well, something is completing itself, a phase, something that you've done pretty regularly. It might be a cycle in your life that is completed, and you need to just sort of allow it to go and let it be done. And it's important for you to see that it's blocking you right now. It's causing some issues. So do pay attention to how that's happening and how it's manifesting, and be aware. The next card down is Temperance, and it's talking about how your solution is to remember that there's always enough. You have enough of this, you have enough of that, you have enough money, you have enough power, you have enough everything. You have enough love in your life as well to take care of you as needed. So all of these things are here to tell you that you are cared for, you are taken care of, there's nothing that is wanting or needing. So just sort of take a deep breath and be cool, all right? It's okay. You don't have to come out guns blazing to get what you want. Everything is going to be fine. So let's look at November 21st through the 27th. And we have the Queen of Cups. And that's where we're starting out. This week, the overall vibe will have something to do with this emotionally based lady. Pay attention to how she's doing her thing and what's going on with her, and how she might influence your life in this moment. The area in your life where you're blocked is the Knight of Cups. So you're fighting for your heart's desire in this moment. I don't know what she's asking of you, but it seems like you're not having it. So let's try and pay attention to how this plays. We'll get more information in a subsequent video, of course, but the solution is to look for ways to manifest your own power in this process. Interesting. You will find more information coming to you about how to take your power back in this situation. All right? So don't let your own heart's desires stop you from hearing other stuff about how to manifest your power. Okay? Excellent. So I'm going to go ahead and set these weeks aside, and we'll get more information later. But for now, we'll go in depth on the first week right now. So I've pulled the other two cards up, and we have the Knight of Wands and the Lovers. We're going to go ahead and add some cards that we pre-programmed to this reading and see where we go, right? So let's see what we have here. So we were starting this week with a celebration. And the celebration includes the Nine of Wands and the Ace of Wands. So the answer here to what's going on this whole week is about you celebrating and being a little bit on the outside with your ideas, which is not unusual for you, while also having a new idea. Basically, your new idea isn't run-of-the-mill or typical for anyone, and it's unique and interesting. So your uniqueness is to be celebrated. You are well within your rights to be your divine, awesome self, and we want to celebrate that. So I'll step into that, and that's a good place to start. It does look like while you have this unique idea, you may have to fight for it. Where you're blocked is in fighting for your idea. There's a partner in the Lover's card, and the Emperor are also pulled for the area where you're blocked. And it's talking about your foundation. The foundation of your house, your life is at odds in this moment. And you have a partner who's fighting you about it. So it looks like there's trouble at home. That's what I'm going to say, is that something is going on at home where you're not going to be heard about how you want to do things, and that's kind of a drag. So I'm getting that your new idea is something that others aren't going to want. But it might be for the best anyway. Let's look at it a little deeper. We have the Lover's card again showing up in your solution. There's a partner in crime still and all. You're going to be taking your power back in the situation and manifesting anything you want, because we also have the Five of Swords and the Magician. So the Magician and the Lovers and the Five of Swords tells me that your big idea in the beginning of the week or during this week will manifest itself through action by the end of the week, as you realize that what you're fighting with is the home stuff. So it feels like a relationship situation where you're going to regroup and redraw the lines of the relationship. So stay open, stay calm, try not to chop anyone's heads off in the moment of your claiming your power and taking it back. If you can frame it as it being a service to the other person, the partner in crime, that you can then manifest this thing more easily and more gently than through fight and flight. Okay? We don't want you to end up decapitating anybody in the process. We just want you to get where you're going and handle it. Okay? So I think all things are possible for you in this moment. But let's talk again about next week, the 7th through the 13th, because I can see that there's more to this situation that will unfold through this month. Okay? Good luck to you, Capricorn, and we'll see you soon. If this resonates, go ahead and hit the like button and follow me if you like. I really hope that you will, because I see a lot coming up and I want to help you through it. Thank you.